Business idea.
Yes.
Here's my business idea. Go with me here. Edible packaging.
I actually like this a lot.
That's right. Now, picture you, Producer Ethan, what was the example that we came up with earlier?
A candy wrapper.
Candy wrapper, yeah. A piece of candy, instead of in a disgusting landfill-inducing wrapper, the candy wrapper is also an edible piece of candy. CDs, DVDs, Blu-ray discs, the case. Candy. Got your DVD? Eat the box. Power tools.
I like. Whoa.
Heck, make the whole power tool edible so that when you're done with it, eat it. It's been like 17 weeks and we still learned absolutely nothing. Welcome back to the podcast that's always about technology, except when it's not. Why is the theme song not playing? Please hold. There it is.
There we go.
Please hold.
This would be a great time for Ethan to go unplug the router again.
No. Nobody touch the internet. Nobody touch the internet. Please hold. Oh, I did not mean to make it disappear. Guys, thank you so much for being here
Let's
today.
just sing the song.
I have to make it play or I'm going to lose my mind.
We could just play a different song. I can play it on my computer.
No, stop. Special thanks to Nelson for that.
Yes, go watch it, Tech Head Extra, after the podcast. Hello, Annie Comer. The trip was great. I forgot that I said I was going on a trip.
Well, guys, thank you all for your patience as we work on getting the song to play.
Really going on auxiliary hard drives now.
Yeah, you guys are the best, and we're so happy to have you here.
Oh, that's it, right? Hit it.
Where did it go? Why isn't it playing?
Broken.
Hang on.
You know, this would be a great time to do a thing review, and then I can go grab a keyboard and just play it. Jackery is having a seizure right now.
I'm having a bit of a seizure, but we're getting it
You
done.
can see it in his face, like he's reverting back to manufacturer specifications. He's resetting. He's in BIOS mode right now. I could turn on overclocking if I tapped his face the correct way.
What is happening? Why isn't it working?
Is the bleep button working?
I don't know what's going on, Liam. All right. I've had enough.
Stream is self-destructing.
I've had enough.
The whole cast.
All right, you get the bass. Start there.
I don't know the bass part.
You got it. Okay, fine. All right, play the treble. I'm Jack. This is your brother. Wait, what?
Your brother.
I'm Jack. This is your. I'm Jack. And that's Liam. We're brothers, the co-hosts of What is our podcast called?
Learning absolutely nothing.
Learning absolutely nothing. The podcast that's always about technology, except when it's not. Thank you guys all for being here. Sorry about that little issue. I couldn't get the music to play, and you know what? Sometimes bad things happen to good people, and I think I'm a good people, but maybe I'm not a good people. Maybe bad things happen to bad people. Maybe I'm a bad people. I don't understand what happened, but here we are. We have a great show lined up.
We do have a great... That's my line. What are you talking about? We have a great show lined up today.
Thank you, Liam.
We're going to talk about WWDC.
Yeah, we're going to talk about WWDC a little bit.
Maybe DuckDuckGo. The Encyclical.
The Encyclical. Oh, I forgot to put that on there. Are we talking about that?
I want to give it a brief mention, though I don't think we should go too in-depth, because trying to sum up in 60 words something that took 42,000 words to express feels like a bit disrespectful. So we're going to talk about it a little bit, but we're not liturgists or theologians. Liturgists. It's not about the liturgy, but whatever. What else do we have? We're gonna do a thing review. We are also gonna talk about some technology topics that we think of, but probably also do a lot of bantering with the people in the chat. And Jack's probably gonna be clicking away at the computer the whole time because... Oh no.
Wait.
Okay, we're good. Yes. So while Jack is talking at the computer, I'm going to say a series of interesting things in a television commentator voice in order to keep y'all interested.
Is that playing?
Is what playing?
Oh, it started working.
So the stream crashed.
I didn't hear it because it didn't come through my headphones.
What if it was playing the whole time?
That would be really funny.
Oh,
okay.
There it is. Wait, we didn't set the audio output correctly?
What'd you say?
We didn't set the audio output correctly. That's why we couldn't hear it.
Oh, that might have been it.
Whoops.
Okay, Liam, keep them busy while I listen to see if it actually played earlier. It went away again.
Local hero rescues dog from tree using only a jar of peanut butter. In other news, time-traveling pigeon confuses local scientists by delivering letters from 1984. Mayor declares Friday pajama day in a surprise city council vote. Carr elected honorary mayor of small town after promising unlimited naps. Is that something we would like, chat?
Hope heard the audio.
It's really hard to hear myself while I'm also hearing myself. Ah, good idea.
Yeah, keep them busy. I'm working on something.
I'm on plotgenerator.com trying to figure out something to talk about. Ooh, it's like Mad Libs.
Okay, yeah, the theme song did play.
I think
It played right here.
Our viewers know a lot about that game. So it did play. So they did hear it. I really hope it didn't play while we did our little
No,
version
it
of
didn't play at all until just like a minute ago.
Okay, well that's good.
Okay, guys, yeah, sorry about that.
Okay, reset. Just
reset. Business idea. We make the packaging edible.
Yes, eat the packaging.
It's been 17 weeks, and we've still learned absolutely nothing.
I was actually already thinking. I'm
Jack. This is Liam. We're co-hosters of the show.
We're coasters.
And
we are siblings too. I don't give them a weird. Let me hook my arm around your head so I can play the trouble part of our theme song. If we weren't siblings, that wouldn't happen.
That's true.
Would it?
Well, I mean, unless we were in a relationship.
We're not in a relationship though. That's only legal in the state of Mississippi. Maybe. I'm not sure.
I think it's Alabama. That's good. Okay, that's going to be the first thing that we look up on the podcast.
Can nibblings marry
Nibblings?
each other?
Did you say nibblings?
I did.
Isn't Nibbles the name of a character from Tom and Jerry?
It even autocorrected it. According to Mississippi Code 93-1-1, marriages between close relatives is classified as incestuous and void. It's void. This restriction explicitly prohibits marriage between full siblings and half siblings, parents and children.
I have up the whole United States.
Aunts, uncles, and I only care about Mississippi for some reason.
How about this? Can two parents get married? Oh, wait a minute.
Hey,
that's usually what happens.
Did you know that like 90 to 100% of all of your taxes just go to the government? Did you know that?
Hang on.
They try to keep that a secret.
Okay, there it goes.
It all goes to the government. Why do you pay them? They all go to the government.
Hang on. Let's. The podcast disappeared off the internet again. Okay,
Never,
I think it's
ever
back.
pause a Land Show podcast.
Hello, Hope Fallon, 4092.
Where are your 4,091 siblings?
Oh, also, and Annie Comer.
Comer. It is Comer. You got to correct the first time. I literally auto-corrected you to the wrong pronunciation.
I've heard it pronounced Comer, and I'm looking at it, and it's like, that doesn't sound right.
No, it's Comer. They say Comer.
Why does everybody call her Comer, then?
Everyone was saying it wrong. It's literally mass hysteria.
Why is everybody calling her Comer?
Why do you think the other one's name
by the
is
way,
Oceania
this is the
Rose?
first time I'm seeing her name in real life. And I always just assumed it was spelled with one M.
Yeah, me too.
What are you talking about, Annie? I called your name right. Why do you just hate him? You don't hate me. He's probably been propagating the incorrect pronunciation. I've never heard you say it correctly.
No, I'm part of the problem. You're part of the solution.
Thank you. Yeah, we have a pretty interesting show. Those are my siblings there by other personalities. Get it right, y'all.
First cousins actually can't be married in Mississippi.
I think we moved past that, didn't
Okay, but it's weird because it's
yeah.
legal in California, but not Mississippi.
I shiver for the day that, sorry, I've moved on to something else. I shiver for the day that I see Hope Fallon 368, Hope Fallon 2,199, and they just come swarm in. But you know what? That's free views. That's free real estate.
It's like the Clone Wars, except it's the Hope Wars.
Anyway, more about siblings. Sometimes they can get married, but here's the thing about that. If you're marrying your sibling, it's like, yeah. All I gotta say is I'm pretty sure there's other fish in the sea, right? Maybe.
Other fish in the
There's
sea.
always other fish in the sea.
If you're the type of person
If your dating
who wants
pool
to date
is
someone
the
and you-
cookout, come on.
if the first person you look at is your sibling, and then someone has to tell you there's more fish in the pond, so to speak, then I think you kind of got it wrong.
There's more fish in the entire ocean.
Countries where it is legal to marry your siblings.
Why are we
Sweden.
talking about this? This is unbelievable.
This is not going into a short. Okay. What do we want to talk about first?
Thank you guys for watching / listening to Learning Absolutely Nothing, the podcast that's always about incest and
No, it's never
weird
about
laws
incest.
and weird states and what else? Oh, the internet dying. Oh, the software breaking so I couldn't play my song.
Yes.
And we're happy to have you. Well, let's get into a topic
Hey,
about
do
that.
you want to do a Learning Absolutely Nothing WWDC draft? Predictions.
Sure, yeah.
We've never done that before, but I think we should do it.
Oh, actually, I did actually kind of want to talk about doing a draft thing today. It
Yeah.
wasn't related to WWDC, but it was going to be something similar.
I think we should have a competition.
Competition.
Yeah.
I like the sound of
Whoever
that.
gets closest to what WWDC actually unveils wins.
Okay, gotcha.
Okay, so
Hang
let's
on, let me grab some real quick. Where is this thing that I'm looking for?
I see you have a notebook.
On our picks, so that way we have it locked in.
Why can't we just put it in the show notes?
This is a matter of security. All
Okay.
right.
Now I need one. I'll just use my phone.
Here, it's okay. No, we'll share it. So, Hope says, yeah, the internet at work went out like for an hour. That freaking sucked. Dude, the internet going out in...
Shh, don't dox anyone.
The internet going out in a facility of the industry that I happen to know this person works at is an absolute nightmare. So
Yes.
I feel for you. If I could have done something, I would.
You have to expect that this particular industry's infrastructure runs locally for most of its...
Ooh,
I wouldn't want to say
that's the thing.
life support type
One day,
things.
I went to school for this, so I can talk about it. I don't know if I'm going to talk about it, but I could talk about it. Different types of networks. Yeah, anything that runs locally doesn't rely on the internet. All those routers and switches and MDFs and IDFs all can work fine without the internet, but just like interconnected computers, there is a local DHCP server, which stands for Dynamic Host something protocol, where it assigns IP addresses and routes network traffic internally. So if the internet, if Comcast just exploded with an atomic bomb, the computers would still work and be able to talk to each other and to whatever server is on-prem. But if whatever you're doing does rely on the internet, it's a very bad time Hope that brick doesn't fall down.
You said
Hope said the hospital was hacked. Okay, well now we know it's medical
You said
industry.
atomic bomb, but for Comcast, all he really needs is a pair of scissors. Or really just a bad step.
All you need to do is breathe on it wrong and Comcast stops working. You guys know because we use Comcast here at the studio.
Yes, and sometimes we unplug the microwave.
Yeah, you know what? Here's the tough thing about if you're hacking a hospital, think about all of the glorious, beautiful PII you can get from that. Do you know what that stands for, Mr. College Boy?
PII?
Yeah. It's probably something that you got in one of your comp sci classes. It's a cybersecurity acronym. I'll give you the first word, personally.
No.
The last word is information. PII.
Personal identity information?
I'm giving you the point. PII stands for personally identifiable information. It's data that can be used to track somebody. Like, for instance, your name is not PII. And your social security number is not PII. But your name and your social security number is PII. What's a hacker going to do with a random social? He can't pretend to be somebody and just have a social. What's he just going to do with your name? He can't say you're you without having a social. But you can combine the two together. Ooh, that's when you have some beautiful, sweet PII.
I think we're learning a bit too much for this podcast.
Oh, sorry, guys. I didn't mean for us to learn.
That was probably the most informative paragraph of words you've ever said.
Jack, that was the most coherent thing that's ever come out of your mouth.
Yeah.
Well, I'm happy that
Not
you...
on brand.
I actually...
We're gonna have to rename this podcast to Learning Absolutely Everything.
No, just rename it to Learning Absolutely.
Yes.
Hope said it was one of our
Learning
softwares
Podcast.
for documentation, chart reviewing. That went out throughout the whole hospital. That's rough.
Okay, so we can say it's a hospital.
Yeah, she said it was a hospital, so that's out there now. I was trying to keep Hope's job from being like out there on Front Street, but my rule is if you're gonna get doxxed, dox yourself. Go dox yourself. I'm not gonna be responsible. But yeah, that's tough, Hope. I'm telling you, if I could have swooped in and rewritten the code for you and got it working.
Imagine me the network administrator at a hospital, though.
Oh, dude. I have gray hair working in not a hospital doing IT. It would be so much worse. It would be the podcast would be learning absolutely something from the bald guy and the guy that's not bald.
Like a single room in a hospital has more technology infrastructure than your entire workplace.
And depending on like what the situation is, it could be every room in there has a life that's just this close to going away.
I was at a hospital. I was just in a regular room, and there was a rack mount server attached to the ceiling / wall. Just that room, and it was just a regular ICU.
See those network cabinets, yeah?
They're everywhere.
Yeah, hospital infrastructure is very, very... Oftentimes they'll use a lot of redundant systems. Usually there'll be multiple layers. See, I'm getting all excited about
Do you know
this.
about...
Being a huge geek.
So, yeah.
Multiple layers of power.
I was
Got
just
the
about to
grid
say
power
that.
connected to like things that clean the power, surge protectors, all that kind of stuff that, you know, gets a good clean voltage. UPSs, which stands for uninterruptible power supply, it'll often act as a surge suppressor and keep the voltage very steady. Power goes out, you get about 5 to 10 minutes based on how much power you're pulling from the UPS. That's start the timer. Hey Siri, start a timer for 10 minutes, because in 10 minutes people are going to start dying unless that generator is not up.
Yeah, they have redundant outlet systems. Have you noticed how some of them are red and some of them are white in the rooms?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Sometimes you'll see orange plugs that are those are on a UPS circuit, whereas white plugs aren't. So that way you know where to plug the your phone charger and where to plug in the dialysis machine. Hope says our IT team probably hates us. Well, you see, here's the thing about it. Some of them might hate you guys, and you guys might hate some of them. And that's what do we call that? We call it a symbiotic.
A symbiotic relationship.
It's an evil symbiotic relationship.
We call it a truce.
We give them donuts one day. We actually did give them donuts one day. Dude, I cannot tell you how much they appreciated it as a fellow of... Yeah. They love little treats. IT people are actually quite
you mess
similar.
with the volume on my microphone?
I thought you hadn't turned it back up. IT people are like raccoons. They keep cables from the 90s and never throw anything away. They're socially awkward, often smell really bad, and they love sweet treats.
They do.
I don't think I'm one of the ones
certain
that
ones love
smell it,
alcohol
but
as
besides
well.
that, yeah, we love alcohol too.
And the ones
This
that don't
episode of
love
Learning
coffee.
Absolutely Nothing is sponsored by Alka. Just kidding. Crack cocaine. Find that crazy guy itching himself outside the hospital. He probably has crack cocaine. Slip him a couple bucks, and he'll give you a little bag of it.
That's probably not a good idea.
Grind it up,
Outside a hospital, too.
and then ingest
Which
it.
hospital is this?
Liam wants to know because
Detroit.
he finds out that that Hope Fallon is doing coke. He doesn't want to go to that hospital. Did you say Detroit? It's like, where's this one? Detroit.
It's really hard to find a city worse than Memphis when it comes to that sort of stuff.
Fun
so.
fact: in Ohio, they actually they do a drug test where they require you to test positive, or else you don't get the job. Yeah. Anyway,
Detroit, Ohio.
Savannah, Tennessee, Georgia. What was the thing? It was Savannah, Georgia.
Well, there's Savannah. There's got to be a Savannah in like every single southern state.
Definitely have several folks on crack. See, I'm not sure if she's talking about patients or staff members, but maybe it's a little bit of column A and a little bit of column B.
I mean, I'm not saying I know where this particular hospital is.
My son's here, Jacob B. Trumpet.
Down the road from this hospital,
What'd it
there used to be
do?
an insane asylum, but no one knows that.
Oh no! It's
Here they are, Jacob
wait a second.
B.
Hold on.
Trumpet.
Hope said, "Why is the theme song playing randomly?" That's
It's
not good.
Is it? It's definitely not showing up on the stream.
Hang on, guys. Uh-oh.
We better fix that.
The theme song keeps playing randomly. I'm so sorry, guys. Thank you for letting me know, Hope.
So it looks like Nelson L was taken as acting as a rep for Maggie, Majay
This is a nightmare.
Naomi Case.
Oh, I know what that
and
probably was.
Nelson.
When we switch over to another screen and then come back, it starts playing. Okay, sorry, guys. Hang on. Please hold.
Are y'all getting
Okay.
ice cream
Guys.
right now?
Yeah, okay. Stop asking him personal questions. Hope, given that you work in a hospital, you probably are slightly insane. But turns out it actually was playing randomly every time we would switch between the different scenes because, we got two hot guys, one hot guy, two hot guys looking at things, and then just two hot guys. And
Can we check
See, it's even
Jack's
playing
Mac
right
Mini
now.
into your hospital? It needs some time to rest.
yeah, actually,
It needs some intensive care.
Miss Fallon, I would like to actually infiltrate. Wait, what's the word? Invest. Where you inject somebody into a hospital? What's the word for that?
Admit.
Wait, okay, yeah. I would like to admit. Shut up! I'm sorry, I'm illiterate. I would like to inject. What was it? Admit. I would like to administrate my Mac Mini into your hospital.
Administration.
Oh man, Nelson L was taken. Said we might be at the same place. Annie-commerce. She said, only want fire and swords. My son said we're low-key in the same place right now. Yeah, you're all on our minds. Thank you for watching / listening to Learning Absolutely Nothing. Podcast is always about technology, except when it's not. I found myself singing along to our rendition of something about Isengard. What was it?
Isengard. You're gonna have to ask.
We're going
you're
to
gonna have
Isengard
ask
tonight?
The 4,092nd iteration of Hope Fallon because she's the one that brought that up.
Hope said, "Okay, Jack, low key, we are all crazy, so I don't know how much that'll help."
You don't.
Hope said, "Admit yourself."
Let's-
You know what? I think do you think it's time? Do you think it's finally time that I got checked out by a professional?
Yep. You need to be injected into a hospital, all right?
I need to be injected into a hospital. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. I'm not crazy. You're crazy. So we're gonna talk about something. Micah plus Anna. What's going on? How are you?
Who's that?
I don't know. I guess I'm presumably Micah and or Anna.
Micah
Do you-
plus
is
Anna.
that is that Micah? Is that little guy?
little guy?
My undiagnosed
Who are you referring
ADHD.
to?
Say
Little Micah?
is definitely acting up today. Yeah, mine was too. I took a little extra of my medication, and I really hope I don't pay for that later.
You will.
I don't
Especially
want-
after the podcast. You're going to be talking like at 1,000,000 miles an hour.
I very much. I don't know what you're talking about. I would never talk at 1,000,000 miles an hour. I'm talking at a completely normal speed, and I do not appreciate your judgment right now.
Lafayette?
All right, so I'm really enjoying talking to the chat, so I want to. Oh yeah, it is Michael
Calm
Lindley.
down.
What's up, dog?
Not the little.
Dude, this might be the
little
first time that. Is this the first time he's been on a live stream?
Yeah.
That's awesome.
Welcome, Micah.
Dude, it's good to see you. I am proud to say that I've known that man for many years, and I'm not sure.
And Mia
if-
Murphy.
Mia!
Nice to see you.
Micah, it's really good to see you, and I still stand by the fact that you were unbelievably
Everyone,
overqualified, underestimated at Chick-fil-A.
I got a few things to say. First of all, everyone, drop a duck in the chat. because we're the Mallards.
They're the
People who
Mallards.
don't know, that's what our base is called. We're the Mallards.
Yeah, Micah, we do this weird thing where we drop a duck emoji. Mia, correct. Ding, 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 ding. We are actually twins.
We're siblings.
But yeah, we do a thing where we put a mallard emoji
yes,
in the chat in order
Great.
to, I don't know, I guess. Glad to let you know that I'm now working full-time as a software developer. That's my man,
Chat's
Micah.
getting
I'm
crowded
very
up
happy
in
to
here.
hear
The
that.
brains are too big.
I was able to get out of that cult as well. I am actually, I'm actually
he left for a different
I'm an
cult.
IT geek. Yeah, I left for a different cult. I'm an IT geek in the music industry. It's really fun.
Yes, he's a systems
I do a little
administrator.
software development, but they don't fully trust me with that junk.
By software development, he means he holds his company's website at gunpoint and makes it do what he wants to do.
That's right. That's right. Yeah.
DM him.
I write a lot of apps on the DL. I'll write them and I'll add silly names to them. Like I have @u v4.exe, b square.
Since Mike is here, that's a good story. I want to talk about his McGraw Hill scandal.
McGraw Hill scandal. Wait,
Yeah.
Oh, wait a minute. You mean the company that produces like
Not a scandal,
study
but,
guides and like books and stuff?
they're an education.
They're an educational company.
I couldn't describe it that well, but he got in legal trouble with McGraw Hill for creating a browser extension that copy and pasted text from McGraw Hill's interface.
Dude.
This is a real thing.
Wow. McGraw Hill, my sworn enemy.
Maybe I can find the story.
I knew the
somewhere.
name because when I was studying for my CompTIA A+ cert, the book I think was produced by McGraw Hill, the like study guide.
This was a crazy story.
Hope said, both of you describe your jobs, but make it sound illegal.
We can do that.
That's
but
a good idea.
I'm on Micah's website. He published an article called "I Got a Cease and Desist
hold on a
Letter."
second. Let's publicly put his blog on blast so we can get everybody to follow it. What's the website?
blog.micalindley.com. I really want to talk about this because this is really funny, or not funny, kind of interesting, kind of funny. Let's be real.
Is that it?
Yeah.
All right, guys. This episode of Learning Absolutely Nothing is sponsored by Micah Lindley's personal blog. I think it's having trouble loading, but it's probably because of my internet. We'll try it on a different web browser.
Yeah, kind of funny.
Okay, it's loading properly. But yeah, it looks like. Yeah, I wonder why the background is white. I'm not totally sure because yours is showing up properly.
Oh, I have an extension that does that hilariously.
Oh, okay, so it's okay, guys.
Or maybe he set it so that it goes to dark mode.
But anyway, he's got some pretty cool stuff on here. Oh, how did I get here? I'm going back. Yeah. Oh, yeah. See, he's doing web development. That's pretty neat. Watch out for web dev scams. Very cool. Takeaways from the internship. Dude, CCS is no joke. That's one language that I am scared of. I'm putting his old posts on blast from 2022. That was not far off from when we
I think he has
worked
a new
together.
website. Oh yeah, he's got a new site.
Hi, I'm Micah. Oh, okay, give me that one. Well, actually, I don't know. It's fine.
There's a link to it. Yeah, go to his old website and
Just
then find
Google
the link.
Micah
Find the
Lindley.
link to his new website,
MICAH
and then read all his cool articles and download his software.
LINDLEY. Chicken Slinger, former Chicken Slinger, now currently builder of all things. On the internet.
Describe your job, but as if it were illegal.
I oversee highly sensitive data and facilitate the transfer of extremely sensitive. I can't make this sound evil.
It's not a very evil, even remotely evil job. Yeah, I know. It's pretty tame where I work. Just check your phones. One of my phones is my phone is the camera. No,
right
I
now.
got it.
I can't think
Oh
of a
my
way
gosh, you're all at Chick-fil-A. Every single one of them is at Chick-fil-A, even Micah.
Wow.
All the Mallards.
So much older
we need
than
to
he
pick
used
up the
to.
stream and go to this Chick-fil-A right now.
No thanks. Not doing that. How would we do that? It's a desktop computer. We're good. Dude, we keep getting so off track right about now. Don't show it, dude.
They're all on the stream.
Yeah, but the stream might be famous one day, and you don't want them. Well, I guess technically it's not like they're getting doxxed because they're in a public environment.
This is a very interesting group of people.
Hope's version was, okay, I forced people to get out of bed and manual labor.
And engage in manual labor.
Yeah. Oh, you know what I do? I support a team of powerful individuals that slowly but surely destroys the eardrums of as many people as we can in the Mid-South.
Yeah.
I'm a destroyer of eardrums.
That doesn't sound that evil, though.
It's evil, but not funny. Go ahead.
I don't... You see, my corporate-y job is really boring and...
I have one for you. Liam does his best to pollute the environment with exhaust while polluting people's bodies with diabetes.
No, I don't do that.
I was just trying to think of an evil way to describe
That's like politically evil, I guess.
It's not political. It's just I was trying to think of it. I can't.
I was thinking more of a
What you do is
global.
so wholesome that there's no way to make it evil.
Ah, I see. I take people's money while gaslighting them that they made the best decision.
I actually do that too, Annie. But it actually is a good
what that
decision.
means, 'cause that's hilarious.
I
I know what it
actually
means,
is a
but the
good
chat
decision.
doesn't. Y'all just casually doxed all of us with our names and locations. They don't know what Chick-fil-A that was.
That's what I said. Why did you?
There's a lot of Chick-fil-A's out there.
They know like almost exactly where we are in the United States of America.
Even in our region, which definitely isn't Memphis.
They didn't. That's why, Micah, I care. You think that of all people, I wouldn't care about cybersecurity? I do, and I have to work over. I'm basically clocking in every day when we do this podcast to make sure that he doesn't put people's personal information on blast.
No, I do that. I'm the one not doxing people.
You're the one that's like, I'm gonna find out who you are. If I had a hoodie and some dark sunglasses, I'd be wearing them right then. You know, for the hacker. Instead.
Okay, we get it. We get it. Thanks for ruining the show notes.
My bad, guys. Thank you for watching / listening to the show. I keep doing that. It's just, and we haven't even talked about a topic, but
No, we're having too much fun.
we're having too much fun. Honestly, this sort of feels like a wacky Wednesday trapped in the body of a normal Friday.
We have so many people here. All the
Looking like
mallards.
that dude from The Matrix. Yeah.
Sentinel.
Morpheus. Well, actually, I mean, a few of them wore sunglasses, so technically it'd be anybody. I guess since I'm white, I would be like one of the Agent Smith?
Agent Smith. Yeah.
Yeah.
Agent Smith.
I haven't seen. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Thanks, Micah. All right, let's talk about WWC stuff. Liam, let's. How about this? Let's alternate reading off the list for things that are rumored to be coming out on the Worldwide Developers Conference. Okay.
Okay, and I will start us out by saying that the 27 line of operating systems is not a rumor because Apple isn't going to screw up their naming convention the second iteration in again. They won't do that. It's going to be 27. So that's not really a rumor. The next one is, will this be the renaissance of Siri? That is a good thing to discuss.
Here's something right now that I really wish Siri could do but can't. Remind me when my flight's taking off next week, and let me know if there are any good coffee places that I can stop on my way there.
And that doesn't
That's
work?
the kind of thing that is not working right now. And so I wanted to talk a little bit about agentic AI. I feel a little gross saying that with my mouth whole because it feels very overused, but an agentic, goodness gracious. An agentic AI is one that is able to actually accomplish tasks by integrating into software platforms. For instance, if you have your ChatGPT or your Copilot set up to actually be part of your Gmail account or your Outlook account, you can tell it, hey, what's my most recent email from Johnny McBossman? And it'll say, Johnny McBossman sent you an email at 9 a.m. yesterday asking for a copy of the TPS reports. And you could even do something like, hey, send an email out to the accounting team. Hey, we really got to watch overtime this week, or else we're going to have to cut back on hours. And then it'll like compose it and send it. That's agentic.
I don't like this sort of dystopia that creates where you not only give AI access to what you're doing, but also your emails. I don't like that.
I personally, I mean, as you guys know, I have a very love-hate relationship with AI. I try to be as neutral as I can, but me personally, I don't have agentic stuff set up. I don't feel great about it. I mean, how many news stories have you seen recently about an AI that accidentally deletes a whole repo out of GitHub and all their code is gone? I don't know. It's still being worked on. Micah said that the latest version of Google's AI models might be the backbone of Siri. I heard that too. And I find it fascinating that Apple is partnering with Google for their AI stuff.
They already partnered with OpenAI. I don't know why they partnered with Google.
Yeah, I honestly think that might be the sign that it's like they had like a wake up and cry moment. Like, we are so behind on AI right now that we need to like bring in somebody that's made a big splash with AI, such as Google.
Yes,
And
because Gemini is known for working super well.
yeah, I mean, it definitely does a lot. I'm not sure how well it works, but I mean, that really just depends on your case. I mean, it is good at telling you to put Elmer's glue in pizza dough and eat 2 to 3 rocks a day and smoke some cigarettes when you're pregnant. These are all classic examples of AI overview fails.
Although
Although
the
those
same
are
logic
old.
the directors of Wizard of Oz used for Judy Garland.
Like I said, they came out with some new quantized variations that have compatibility for lower RAM devices. That's good because iPhones don't necessarily have low RAM, but they don't have as much RAM as like a server or whatever. So it's going to be good to see.
Yeah, Micah's not an AI fan.
Mike is not an AI fan, but he keeps up with it because of my field. I think that he basically described the way I feel about it perfectly there. But anyway,
I mean, give this guy a soapbox though. I think he can go off on it. I've read his AI rant before. It's great.
yeah, man, I don't know if Micah was ever here in any earlier episodes, but there were times where I went ballistic, going crazy about how I'm not into AI.
Yeah,
I'm sure, honestly,
we're having a very intelligent tech conversation with right now.
it's kind of funny because we were just a second talking a bit ago about how it's like we're getting really tired of all of our tech news being AI, but it's like at the same time we are able to have pretty smart talks about it.
Yeah.
Liam, what's your opinion
We're
on?
talking about Apple though. Why are we talking about AI now? The Instagram.
We're
one,
talking
Micah.
about WWDC things.
All these topics are related to Siri and AI. Why is AI?
It's
again?
because
They're not okay.
WWDC, Apple is going to bring the renaissance of Siri. Siri has been an AI
Yes,
since
but
2011.
They're gonna release some hardware too. That's all I want.
No, they're not.
About.
WWDC doesn't have hardware.
They do.
It's
most of the
Worldwide
time.
Developers Conference. They never
I know
do hardware.
they release the new software, but they also usually have 1 or 2 hardware things.
I don't think there's any science to support that, buddy.
Yes.
It's WWDC is specifically
When did the Mac
one
Pro,
for software.
Which event did the Mac Pro come out in? The last cheese grater. It was WWDC.
That was like 30
Apple
years ago.
Vision Pro, WWDC.
All right, fair enough. Point taken. I didn't know that. What was I going to say? Anyway, yeah.
Micah says he wants to join us for an episode.
Liam, how?
Look,
This guy. It's not a bad idea.
this guy's also an epic trombone player, but let's not add that into the lore yet.
Micah plays trombone.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Text him to ask me about something later.
DM me.
How do you?
It sounds so vague. Text him to ask me about
I
something.
don't have socials anymore.
Yeah, I guess so.
All right, you know what? I guess. Well, I just don't check them. So, Liam, how do you feel about Apple letting you integrate your own AI model into Siri?
I don't ever use Siri.
Well, maybe you will now.
I probably won't.
You'll be able to load up your.
I don't
your
like talking to
ChatGPT.
technology.
Okay.
It hasn't worked that well in my experience. Also, if I don't like talking to humans, why would I like talking to a non-human?
I'm gonna ask you about 2 things. There's rumors.
Probably do. Yeah.
What?
Huh? Continue.
There's rumors. Oh yeah, my phone number hasn't changed, by the way, in like a decade. So you can text me on there. I'll talk to you. What was I gonna say? Sony is releasing a new smartphone called the Xperia. I forget the exact model, but they're making a new smartphone that's gonna have AI heavily built into the camera in order to do real-time adjustments to make photos look really cool. There are rumors that Siri is also going to be integrated into Apple's camera. What are your thoughts on that?
I would rather they didn't. But if it makes people start buying dedicated cameras more, that might not be a bad thing.
I know. I was also surprised, Micah.
If it's anything like the movies they made in the
made a splash.
2010s, then I'm not getting my hopes up.
Yeah. Well,
If they can make it as well as they make their game consoles.
If it gets people into photography, I guess that's pretty cool. Anyway, our discussion question for WWDC is: what is your wish list for Apple software these days?
For Apple software? Software running on Apple operating systems or
Yeah.
Apple-made software?
Yeah, the same diff. Yes, both.
Those are different things.
Software made by Apple, running on Apple, mostly made by Apple. What do you want Apple to do with their OSs? What would you love to see this WWDC that has no rumors supporting it?
I don't know what the rumors are, but
Well, just make
from
something up
Apple.
that you want.
I'm really happy with Apple's iOS right now. Like, not gonna lie.
Well, I'll tell you what
I would like Apple Maps to be a bit faster, but that's kind of hard because Apple Maps is really complicated. Do you know how much of a computer science nightmare it is to generate a route from somewhere on a map?
Yeah. I've seen simulations of algorithms that try to find a route between two spots.
Yeah, it's
Have you seen
really
those?
hard.
You've probably seen them.
So I understand why Maps is slow, but I want Maps, Apple Maps, to be a little bit faster. I know that's kind of asking a lot.
No,
This is the fastest chip that Apple makes right now.
Yeah.
What else would I like?
I'll tell you mine.
I would have liked for them to put a wide lens camera and a MagSafe on the 16E, but
There's no MagSafe?
there's no MagSafe. They put it on the 17E, but not 16E.
Why isn't there a MagSafe on the E?
Because it's $600 and that's supposed to be cheap. But what am I talking about?
I would like them to release a web version of iMessage.
A web version so you can like log in on a Windows machine?
That's right.
Oh, you just don't like WhatsApp.
No, I do like WhatsApp, and I want Apple to make iMessage like WhatsApp, where you can log in on a web browser, so you can run it on Windows and on Linux.
That's fair.
They're never, ever,
It's
ever,
not-
ever going to.
It's not in iCloud.
Huh?
It's not on iCloud.com.
No,
Because a lot of their stuff is.
that's one that isn't.
Okay,
Unfortunately.
Mike, let me defend myself for Apple Maps. So yeah, I know a lot of people don't like it. Like most people don't. There's one feature that I really like, and that is that if you put something on Apple Calendar and you add the location, at the time that event happens, it'll give you a button on your home screen that'll just give you the route to that location. And I don't know about you, but when I get in the car and I start driving, it's really nice to not have to enter in the location or the address into maps that I'm going, because I can just put it in Apple Calendar beforehand. Maybe Google has that. I don't know. But I'm in the Apple ecosystem. I use Apple Calendars and I use Apple Maps, and I really like that feature.
Sparked an interesting discussion about different apps for maps in our
Yeah,
chat.
this is something a lot of like tech people are passionate about, but also non-tech people.
Let me
like-
give you guys my take. I actually personally prefer Apple Maps. I'm with Liam. Micah said that he is not a fan of it. He's always been a little bit less of an Apple guy. If I'm remembering right, it's been a while. He's a software developer, so he's probably vendor agnostic at this point. Anyway, I like Apple Maps because between Apple Maps and Google Maps, the Apple interface is cleaner to me. I have tried Waze. Waze is the one that's built into, maybe it's not anymore, but it definitely used to be built into the Lyft driver app, which I actually used to do. It's not bad at all. I really like how it has the little, hey, there might be a cop up there. Hey, there's a wreck coming up or whatever, which I really love. Anyway, Tung Sahur has arrived. Hear me out, a Tung Sahur Apple Maps and their little tongues guiding you on your way. So only intelligent conversations here.
What? Apple Maps Siri screams the directions that me no matter how loud my volume is. That is true. That's why. That's another thing I don't like Siri.
Where'd you read that from?
The bottom, very bottom.
Apple Maps screams the directions. You can
Here, let me
give
you a demonstration. In 500 feet, turn left onto Newport Avenue. In 300 feet, turn left onto Newport
I
Avenue.
could use a Newport right now. Goodness.
In 0.005 cubic inches, turn left onto Newport Avenue.
If I send my producer to the gas station to grab some Newports, are they going to ID him if he tells the guy that it's for a 18-year-old?
I said Newport
All
Avenue.
right, fine. I get it. Wow. I'm just kidding. I don't need any cigarettes. I got some right here.
Give me directions to a gas station that sells cigarettes.
That's every gas station. What are you talking about? Are we testing Siri?
Yes. It's thinking.
Say your answer out loud.
I don't have Apple Intelligence on.
Something went wrong. Please try again.
This is why I don't use
I'll
Siri.
try. Siri, I would like some cigarettes, please. Where can I get some? It suggested smoke shops. The token type, it went away. Great.
That's Siri in a nutshell.
All you folks that
It didn't work.
are
It
familiar
better work,
with U
it
of
never
M know
went.
about the token tiger. You've probably driven by it a billion times. Liam.
Identify this human.
Sorry, I don't understand.
It's not meta glasses.
That's true.
Hope so. That's why I like Waze too. Also, side note, you can have Stoic from How to Train Your Dragon give you directions. Oh, dude, that's really cool.
That's funny.
Have you seen How to Train Your Dragon?
Yeah.
I
Thanks
saw
to certain other
the
members.
live action one that came out recently. It was really good. Micah said, or the Beach Boys last time I checked. I don't remember what he's replying
I should
to.
download Waze. I've never actually downloaded it before because I don't know. I guess I'm just an Apple fanboy. Let's download Waze.
You're watching / listening to Learning Absolutely Nothing, the podcast that's always about technology except when it's not. And I think it's time for our next segment of the show.
Oh my gosh. Hey, you might be playing. Turn it up a little
No, it's broken. All right, Liam, let's just sing it, okay? You do the low notes, I'll do the high notes, okay? 1, 2, 3, 4. Thing review, it's time for the thing review. Thing review, it's time for the thing review. Heads or tails? Actually, let's determine what's what. This is a token from an arcade in Nashville called Up Down. It's an arcade in Nashville. Let's say heads is the words and then tails is just the logo. Okay. Heads or tails?
Logo. Tails.
You win.
Logo. I will be back.
All right. I'll answer the chat box while Liam's getting his thing for the thing review.
Can I use humans? Not again.
Probably not. So Hortung67 said, Siri's the dumbest artificial intelligence ever. Right now, you're right. But WWDC, we're looking to have some announcements. No, you have to review it. Hope said I don't like Siri either. Siri is behind right now, technologically speaking. Hope said my parents argue with the Alexa. I don't have patience for AI. Nice job, guys. Thank you. We really enjoy singing. We actually would like to do more of that. Whoa! What have we here?
This is a 1990-something e-machine.
Wow! It's got a floppy disk.
Can we review its innards?
Yeah, sure. Let's review its innards.
I might need to grab
I'm gonna grab a screwdriver real quick.
Which side? Oh wait, it's that side. Okay.
That's a cool thing for the thing review.
It matches the keyboard, which is funny.
We're gonna show you guys the inside of an early 2000s computer. This is actually very similar to the development machine that Micah uses in his line of work.
Yeah. Why are you opening the back?
Nelson said it's the VeggieTales computer. Yeah, it's QWERTY.
Oh, it's one of those boys. So what do we got in here?
So here we have an E-Machine E-Tower. Definitely one of the cheapest, most garbage computers that you could buy at your local Circuit City in around 1999 or 2000 or so. It has an Intel Celeron, I believe. It has a CD-ROM drive that probably doesn't burn. It has a 3.5-inch floppy drive and
smells like smoke.
a mechanical IDE hard drive made by.
You better harvest that thing out
Dude,
of this.
this is a quantum fireball, 7 gigs.
7 gigabytes.
And it has a fan that somehow still works. And here we have a discrete network interface adapter, a PCIe network card, because this motherboard doesn't have an Ethernet port. Isn't that amazing? I'm very familiar with computers like this.
RAM is
This is how I got my start in being an enormous geek. Was working on computers like this. I believe 256 gigabytes, maybe 128 gigabytes.
This thing has 60%
not gigabytes.
less storage
Not
than your
gigabytes.
computer
Did
has
I might
RAM.
have said gigabytes. I actually meant megabytes. Let's see how much RAM is in it.
It's gotta be like 128.
It is. I think it's 128 megabytes. Yeah, something that can just barely run Windows 2000. Yeah.
Was this a 2000? Or this says 98 on it.
It says 98, but I found it could run Windows 2000 pretty well.
It's got a floppy.
Yeah.
Yeah, this is a peak workstation for all of your software development needs.
Micah, if you're ready for an upgrade, send me a text. I got you a prime piece of machinery right here.
I'll upgrade you from 5
you
gigabytes
right
to
up.
7 gigabytes.
Hook you right up. Anyway,
Get you a few more
that's a
plain
thing.
text documents and chess games.
Yeah, you can store a large handful of Word docs on this thing.
I wonder if this This Windows 2000 key.
The mics are back. Sorry, guys. We lost audio for a minute. Okay, we're back. Sorry about that, guys.
Time for
Okay,
your thing review.
that was like in the top 5 things that have ever been reviewed.
Yeah, up there with my ream of paper. And
I'm
my lamp
about
and
to
the typewriter.
I'm about to review one of the coolest, rarest, most interesting things of all time. Don't hide it. I'm going to surprise him. And any of you that were born before the year 2000 are going to be very happy to see this. Close your eyes, Liam. All right, you ready?
Yep.
Open your eyes.
It's a Blockbuster membership card.
Nope, it's 2 Blockbuster membership cards. Here we have 2 membership cards to Blockbuster Video, the king of video rental stores back in the day. These belong to our lovely late grandfather, and they are legit. Hold on. That thing happens where it doesn't want to focus unless it's like this. There's a Blockbuster location on Winchester Road. And here's a Blockbuster location on Byhalia.
You need 2 separate. Well, actually, there's probably 2 different residences, but yeah.
Yeah.
That's cool.
Isn't that neat? This one right here, we theorized, might be from the 80s or 90s because it says video on it. But later they dropped the video when they started doing DVDs.
And games.
And games, yeah.
I had some N64 games that were Blockbuster rentals.
Yeah, I'd like to review them. My official review is I miss Blockbuster. That was one of my favorite stores ever. Got a lot of good
do a road
movies.
trip to the last remaining Blockbuster.
That would be really fun. By the way, producer Ethan, my brother, provided those cards, so big shout out to Ethan.
Thank you, Ethan.
Thank you very much, Ethan. Hope remembers. Hope is old. I mean that in a nice way, not in a judgy way.
We all know that you're the oldest one.
If
here.
I call you old, I'm calling myself old. Because we're the same age. Kind of. Close enough. Same bracket, right? Great. Thank you guys for being here.
Our thing review is turning more of a look at this cool thing review. Because we're not you can't review your Blockbuster experience having been 3 years old the last time you were in one.
I'll tell you one of my most vivid Blockbuster experiences of all time. We went to Blockbuster and we rented something. I'll pull it up because maybe some of you guys will remember. I rented a movie, excuse me, called Shrek 3D.
Oh gosh. Can you play that YouTube video of someone filming Shrek 3D in the theater
Apparently
with
this
their
is
glasses
very hard to, it didn't pop up. That's just normal Shrek.
on? No, it's that one, right?
Yeah. Shrek 3D was a special edition version of Shrek that came with 3D glasses. I think it came out around 2005.
You know, to my knowledge, this didn't require a 3D TV. This is just
Nope.
a 3D movie.
That's correct.
Can you go ahead and order that so I can, so we can watch it? Does it come with the glasses?
Yeah, it does.
This is glasses
Oh,
not
this
included.
one says glasses not included.
Find
I
one
actually
with
I
the
found a copy of
glasses.
McKay's and it had the glasses.
Oh,
I didn't
you
buy
have
them
it?
though because I ended up buying that keyboard instead.
Oh.
Hope said, "Hey, I'm a year younger than you. I'm sorry. That's why
I said he's the oldest. He's
when
the
I
unk
said
here.
you're old, I meant old enough to remember going to that beautiful, for some reason, smelly Blue Video store. Wasn't trying to offend anybody. But yeah, I also have a memory of going there to rent the Curious George movie with Will Ferrell. Remember that one? It had
Yeah,
Will
that was
Ferrell,
an excellent movie.
David Cross from Arrested Development. Sohor Tongue 67 said, "Holy unk."
Holy unk.
Do you have any memory of Blockbuster?
I have more memories of you yapping about Blockbuster when you were 17.
You have more
than
memories of me
actually-
talking about it
Yes.
than actually going. You definitely went into one at some point.
Sure, I did.
I mean, you were, you kind of had to tag along as a baby to things.
I was against my will, just brought everywhere.
My Arrested Development mentioned. That's right. I love Arrested Development. Me and Micah probably have very similar tastes in shows.
Yeah. Y'all
Um,
aren't that different. The main difference between you and Micah is you haven't received a cease and desist letter from McGraw-Hill.
Honestly, I'm going to one-up Micah. I'm going to get a cease and desist letter from somebody even bigger than McGraw-Hill. I want to get a
Candace.
cease and desist letter from the police.
Ah.
I'm-
That's called an arrest. got a
Oh,
word for
yeah, yeah. I'll make it happen. Hey, Arrested Development's good. Let me make sure that you guys...
Make sure our theme song isn't randomly playing.
Guys, is the the air noise annoying?
Can you hear that?
I hear a little bit of air flow, and I think I might make a change to our setup so you can't hear it. Do you guys hear like an annoying, like the noise of wind that's like a really low grumbling? It's audible but not bad. Okay. I'll close the window. I think we're cooled down enough.
There's a brick holding up the window.
Yeah, should we show them? There's a brick.
No, don't. You're ruining the magic.
We already ruined the magic.
Showing
with
how
our
much
fish
stuff
tank,
we have
remember?
around here. Are those phones over there still charging?
No, I don't think so.
The camera's still messed up.
All right.
Here we go. Whoops. Nope. Okay.
No, not quite. Real professional podcast we have here.
Exactly. Can't hear the air noise, but I'm at a party, so I'm only listening through one AirPod. People listen to our podcast in the craziest locations.
Hope you have better things to do than watch this. What? We're happy you're here, but there's no judgment from us if you want to be present in whatever you're doing. Maybe we're just that awesome.
Maybe. I
you
mean,
think
we
that
had
might
a
be
whole
it?
party of people at an undisclosed Chick-fil-A.
Yeah, that's true.
Watching.
Is our framing weird?
All I know is that I'm really hot now because he closed the window.
Here, I'll open it and I'll have it on the slight.
There we go. That was actually providing a surprising amount of airflow.
I know, I told you. Thank you guys for watching / listening to Learning Absolutely Nothing, the podcast. It's always about technology, except when it's not.
So, can we talk about the tractor thing?
Yeah, sure.
I think it's kind of funny.
Take the lead.
I don't know anything about it, so you gotta take the lead.
Okay.
I just thought it's an interesting topic. So,
It's a good topic. Thank you, Tongue 67. Can't say your name with a straight face. Tractor Company, Ursa Ag. No, I don't, lol. I'm too overstimulated somehow. This is better.
stay focused, stop reading the chat. I can't believe I'm telling you this now.
I guess we've come full circle, haven't we? Glad that we can be some kind of relief from overstimulation for you. I would assume...
In what world is our...
Thanks for stopping by, Micah.
Thank
Peace
you,
out.
Micah.
Take care.
Have a good life.
Yeah, I was going to say... Yeah, it comes out on Spotify and Apple Music and stuff. It's usually out an hour or two after we're done streaming. Yeah, I don't think anyone would ever describe us as being not overstimulating. But I guess it depends on the day. Sometimes we have calmer days than others.
What if we did a segment where we read technical documentation in a warm, soothing voice? See if people can fall asleep to it.
I like the idea of that.
Publish it on Audible.
We should do that.
We should never do that.
No, we should do that, just not on our podcast.
I know, we could demo it though. I want to see how people feel about it.
Okay, we'll do it after the
How are you
tractor.
on the 14th episode?
We'll do it after the tractor episode. I mean, topic. What? How are we on episode 14?
I don't know. We've just been yapping for a long time, haven't we?
How have we been doing this for so long? Tractor company Ursa Agriculture is manufacturing a no-frills, tech-free, easy-to-maintain tractor that's exploding in popularity. Farmers are sick of being trapped in the walled garden of John Deere, whose tractors have often needless technology integrated and are hard/impossible to repair on your own. Ursa Ag's tractor is comparable in spirit to basic dumb phones like the Fairphone. Liam, what's something that you... First of all, what are your thoughts on the tech-free tractor? I personally am super into it.
Did you know that tractors had so much technology?
No, not really.
Yeah, so tractors are actually like extremely technologically advanced. They are autonomous.
Really?
You can sit in a tractor and program it to plow or till or do whatever you want to a field down to like a centimeter of accuracy.
That's amazing.
Yeah, they're air conditioned. They have surround sound.
Hold on, wait. If they're autonomous, do they have people in them?
Yeah.
Okay,
they'll
so
drive themselves, but you have to be in it.
Oh, so you're sitting there just like...
Yeah, just say like I want to do this field in this way, and it'll do it.
I wonder how many of these farmers have ever been like smashing brewskis in the driver's seat just because the tractor was doing all the farming for them.
Knowing farmers, probably most of them.
And you took that and immediately made it extremely targeted. Yeah. Farmers, we love you. Thank you for your hard work. Anyway.
Nothing against farmers. Probably not all farmers, but I'm sure there's not many farmers out there. I'd be like,
hey, look, if I were a farmer, I'd be doing that exact same thing. I'd be smashing brews on my tractor.
There's a reason that alcohol says things on it like do not be pregnant or operate farm equipment while drinking. You know?
It doesn't say farm equipment. Hang on.
Some of them do. No, not the kind you buy. Equipment. Some other stuff is like don't operate a vehicle or farm equipment.
Perfectly legal to farm with your alcohol. This is what America has become.
Oh, it's not farm equipment, it's machinery. Beverage impairs your ability to drive a car or operate machinery.
Dang it. Why'd they have to say machinery? That's too broad.
I don't drink, but this looks like a Coke or like a soda, and it makes me want to drink it.
It's a PBR, man. It's a very, very tasty beer. You can have it if you want.
I don't want it. I don't like beer.
My pronouns are USA. Anyway, Liam, what's something you'd like a no-frills, easy-to-maintain version of?
Pickup truck. I have a business idea.
Okay, I'm listening.
This is just my electric vehicle rant. But I want to make a truck that is effectively identical to a gas truck in terms of practicality. And I want it to be almost the same in design. I'm going to replace their motor in the transmission with a giant DC motor. I'm going to put a battery where the gas tank is. And then just leave everything else.
Wow.
Give it a radio. Give it power windows. But give it manually adjustable seats and make it $30,000. It's that simple. You can probably make it less than that, given a Model 3 costs around $30 to $39. And those things. Liam, drink. No, I'm trying to be serious right now. And
No,
the 4,090 seconds rendition of Hope Fallon is trying to get me to become an alcoholic. My father before me.
I think that all 4,092 Hope Fallons want you to...
Give me the version that isn't trying to get under 21 people to drink beer on the internet, please.
Hey, it's legal if you're with a family member. That's the law.
That's practically irrelevant.
Terrible influence. Actually, so
At least you two are united in your terrible influence.
Oh yeah, me and Hope are very aligned on these issues. What do I want this no frills and easy to maintain? Life. Tell me about it. So I was actually going to also say cars. Since Liam said cars already, I'm going to have to pick something else. Kitchen appliances. Please. Just give me knobs and just basic LCD displays. Like, sorry if I sound like old man yells at cloud right now.
Wait, what? Are you complaining that your appliances are too complicated or they're undercomplicated? Because
I see the confusion. None of
I'm
mine...
looking over at your kitchen over there.
I know. None of my appliances are affected in the way that I'm talking about. They're all fine. I'm just talking about, in general, I think that appliances should... Oh, I guess smart appliances can exist for people that like that. I just wish that they made, like, totally basic versions of like toasters and toaster ovens and fridges where it was just like so freaking basic, like they were in the 90s and the 2000s. I feel like now if you want an appliance, it's just going to be like, it's going to have weird integrated smart features as the only SKUs available, therefore making you have to pay more for stuff you don't like. That's all I'm saying. Hope said there isn't a version of her that doesn't drink, so you're out of luck.
That's sad.
Meaning that both me and her are going to get you
them.
to smash
They
this
exist.
PBR. Oh, it's so cold. I want you so
If
bad.
I drink it, will you not drink it? What does this taste like?
It tastes like beer.
I can tell. It says beer on it, but what kind of beer?
If beer was a person, it would be John
Oh wait,
Smith.
I need to read its bio. I'm Gen Z. This is the original cursive beer. Nature's cursive. Provide its
Can you read?
cursive.
You can read cursive, right?
I write in cursive, but who says I can read it?
Good point. Touche. So Horse67 said it tastes like America,
I mean, it
which
looks
is
very
true.
America.
It's brewed in Michigan.
What kind of beer is this?
I would call a PBR a lager, I guess. It basically tastes like normal beers like Bud Light and Miller and all those like really basic beer. It's basically like the Sprite of beer. It's like the Sierra Mist of beer. If Bud Light is the Sprite,
Thing
PBR
is,
is the
the fact
Sierra
that I'm
Mist.
holding a can which is all cold makes me want to drink it just because I think it's soda. I really like soda.
Psychological trick.
Do you got any soda?
Let me see.
I could totally use soda to go with my frosted lemonade.
Peer pressure is on today. She won't rest until you chug that.
Oh my gosh. What have I done? Please tell me you have a non-alcoholic drink in your fridge.
No, but it's not because I have nothing but alcohol. Hear me out. It's just because I don't stock soda, really. I'm sorry.
Not even for me.
In general, I stock juice. Oh, man. Now she wants me to drink. Oh, wait, hold on a second. Oh, she wants me to drink it now. I really, really want to, but I'm
Let's
afraid.
move on.
I'm
Let's
afraid I'm
move
going to
on.
lose track of my thoughts even more than I already have.
Listen, I don't think it'll mix well with your 5 million grams of ADHD meds.
I did take a lot of ADHD meds. They don't interact well with it. I'm definitely going to take it for the road, though. Not while I'm driving.
Wait,
I said
going
not
on the
while I'm
road?
driving.
Oh yeah, you gotta go home, don't
Yeah,
you?
I gotta. Well, yeah, I gotta go to the other home.
Original home. One of y'all drink this. That is not what our podcast is about. Why did this happen? You're enabling him. Stop enabling
Stop
Jack.
telling her what to do. She can say whatever she wants.
I'm
This is
telling
America.
her to not tell you what to do. We're trying to keep it civil and not have each other telling each other what to do. I'm just
What
trying
makes
to
you think
enforce
we're
that.
civil without the alcohol?
Because we've never tried it with the alcohol.
I'll drink it later. Believe me, I don't not want
Film
to.
yourself
okay?
drinking it and put it on Tech Ed Extra Unlisted and drop the link to our viewers.
Hopefully that'll be the solution.
All right.
Actually, I guess before I'm not gonna drink it, but here's what I'll do.
I'll open it. And
I'll
look
fill
at it.
myself journals. If I smell it really hard, maybe it'll work. There's actually something you can do called a shotgun. Do you know about this, Liam? Liam's catered a lot of weddings, so he's probably seen this happen.
I'm not usually paying attention.
What you do is you take a knife.
Oh yeah, I do know what that is, but
Yeah.
I would rather you don't do it in front of me.
I'm not gonna do it right here, obviously.
I'll do it for you. That's how you do it, right? You gotta use a knife, right?
Yeah. No.
Not with a
Well, you would do it
dirty,
more like
disgusting
this,
knife.
and then make a hole in it,
Oh, I see.
and then what you do is you start drinking it, and then you open the top, and then the air from the atmosphere shoves it into your throat.
Ah,
Phrasing.
injects it, you might say.
Yeah.
Admits it.
I'll do that later, and I'll put it on Tech Head Extra. I'll be sure to tag Hope and all these people that want us to drink. I'll have Liam do it too. Thank you for watching / listening to Learning Absolutely Nothing, the podcast where time kind of flies. Did you know we've been recording for an hour and 10 minutes?
Yes.
I feel like we've been recording for like 20 minutes, but it's been over a freaking hour. Thank you guys for sticking with us for this crazy show. Hope is sleep deprived, so it's a little bit chaotic. You know what? I like this version. Let's hold on to 4092.
Are you sure this isn't the 4091 version?
It says 4092 right now.
Overstimulated. I'm sorry, the 4037.
4037?
Yes.
No, it's 4092.
Well, this is the overstimulated and chaotic version.
Oh, yeah.
we
So you got overstimulated Hope, you got sleep deprived Hope. Well, you know what? They all come together into one, I guess.
Yes.
Yeah. Melatonin gummies. What
I'm
does that
all
have to
on
do with
board.
anything?
That'd be great. Let's do a podcast where we just take as much like downers as we can. Like,
Let's
so
do a
much
podcast where
bunch of melatonin, so we're like
we snort a bunch
sleepy.
of fentanyl. And we're just like,
the drug cast. Let's not do
to
that.
the podcast.
We're trying to keep things lighthearted. We're trying to keep things happy, enlightening.
hey,
Making
my
your
heart is
life
light.
better.
My
What?
heart is light. My heart is light.
Yeah, we know.
Yeah.
Check out his light heart.
Check out my light heart. See, it's white.
I need to talk into the microphone.
All right, Liam, pull up some technical documentation and read it in an audible voice while I go to the bathroom.
Okay.
I'll be right back, guys. I have to pee. And Liam's gonna experiment with a new format where he reads really basic documentation in a really calming way in order to help everybody in the audience feel a little bit less stressed about their life right now.
We got any redacted? Hey, Ethan, name a piece of technology from the 1990s. Name a piece of technology from the 1990s. Come on. Anything. Anything. You have so many. Too late. See, I'm gonna do a Magnavox VCR. DVD recorder, whatever. Okay. Read something in a news anchor voice. Welcome to Technical Documentation to Help You Fall Asleep with Liam Halpin. I'm your host, Liam Halpin. Tonight, I'll be reading the owner's manual for the Magnavox ZV427M G9 DVD recorder / VCR with line-in recording and no tuner. Thank you for choosing Magnavox. Need help fast? Read your quick guide and or owner's manual first for quick tips that make using your Magnavox product more enjoyable. If you have read your instructions and still need assistance, you may access our help online at www.magnavox.com/support or call 1-800-605-8610 while with your product. Safety information. Cleaning the disc lens. If this unit still does not perform properly, although you refer to the relevant sections and to troubleshooting in this owner's manual, the laser optical pickup unit may be dirty. Consult your dealer, or an authorized service center for inspection and cleaning of the laser optical pickup unit. Disc handling. Handle the discs so that the fingerprints and dust do not adhere to the surfaces of the discs. Always store the disc in its protective case when it is not used. Auto head cleaning. Automatically clean video heads as you insert or remove a cassette, so you can see a clear picture. Playback picture may become blurred or interrupted while the TV program reception is clear. Dirt accumulated on the video heads after a long period of use, or the usage of rental or worn tapes can cause this problem. If a streaky or snowy picture appears during playback, the video heads in your unit may need to be cleaned. 1. Please visit your local audio-video store and purchase a good quality VHS video cleaner. 2. If a video head cleaner does not solve the problem, please consult your dealer on an authorized service center. Note,
Amen, brother. That's what I say every day. Authorized service centers. Liam, I have an idea for a podcast topic. I say screw all the topics we wrote down.
Alrighty. I think they saw that.
I don't have a button for crashing and exploding. All right, Liam. Let's play Bankrupt Company Draft Pick,
Alright.
where you and me are going to... I don't think everybody left. Where you and me are going to pick stores that went out of business to shop at in our imaginary scenario. And you can't pick ones I pick, and I can't pick ones you pick, and you can't pick ones that I pick.
Okay.
Okay? Are you going heads or tails on who goes first?
Tails.
Tails, go first.
For you?
No, you go first. You make a list, and I can't take anything from your list, and you can't take anything from my list.
First thing, Toys R Us.
That was a good one.
Sears.
Wait, hold on. We
Said
alternate.
make a list.
We alternate.
Okay, go.
You said Toys R Us?
Yes.
Radio Shack.
Sears. You stole my pick.
Yeah, I did. H.H. Gregg.
What is that?
It's a store that used to sell appliances and stuff.
Okay.
Yeah, they had a little coupon guy that was the mascot.
I'm sorry, Ethan's holding a Lego set in the air right in my field of view, and it's distracting.
Nice.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
My next one was gonna be Radio Shack.
Yeah, I took
You
it.
derailed my line of thought. I haven't been around that long to be so nostalgic for stores that don't exist anymore, but British Petroleum.
You want BP specifically back.
Yeah.
So you can get gas at the company that polluted the Gulf of Mexico.
Yeah.
Great. Circuit City.
Oh, that's a good one.
Yeah. Well, you've never been there, I don't think.
Fry's Electronics.
Oh, Fry's. That's a good pick. Bed Bath & Beyond.
Oh, yes, because we all want that back. Staples? Are they dead?
Only in Tennessee. So I'll accept that. This is way less fast paced than I thought. And they both lost their train of thought.
We did.
Oh yeah, absolutely. I'll end cap us off with Raleigh Springs Mall.
That's not a store. That's a particular mall.
Everything's a mall.
Everything's a mall.
Well, that was fun. Liam, do you have any idea? How about this? Let's do this. Gun to your head. Think of a topic right now. Go. Come on, hurry up. Go faster. Think
Compound
of a topic. Think of a topic. Compound interest. Here's the thing that I like about compound interest. Let me see if I can. How about this? I'll explain compound interest. I'll explain compound instruments like you're 5. Hi, buddy. Where are your parents?
That's
What
condescending.
are you doing in my house?
I'm recording a podcast, Daddy.
Wow.
Can you explain compound interest?
Yeah, little Timmy. I can explain compound interest.
Thank you,
So-
Father.
What? So, Liam. I mean, little Timmy.
Yes, Father.
Father, help.
Father, help.
Let's say I give you $10,
Alrighty.
and then you give it to a guy that makes money turn into more money.
The magic money-making guy.
For every $10, he gives you $1. So now you have $11. And then you give him those $11 again. What do you think he's gonna give you?
$11.
No. No, you're
What do you mean, Father?
little Timmy. No, he gives
Where
you
does
$1.
the money come from?
He gives you $1 for every $10, but since you have $11, he's gonna give you $1.10.
Why does he give
So-
you more money? That makes no economic sense.
Because it's compound. He gives you $1 for every $10, and since you now have 11, he's giving you more than $1 because $11 is more than $10.
But why?
Because I just said.
But you said that he gives you more money.
Tim.
You did not say why he gives you more money.
I know. Don't worry about that.
Don't worry about the fine print of what's happening with your money.
He gives you a free $1 for every $10. So when you now have $11,
That sounds like a scam.
$1
Sounds
for every
too good to be
$1
true.
for every $10 means if you give him $11, he'll give you $1.10 because $1 out of 10 times a $1 is 10 cents because it's a tenth. So now you have $12.10, and so on and so forth until you have $1 million. Do you like that? Did I explain that well?
I still don't understand where the free money comes from.
Don't worry about that part of it.
Okay, Daddy.
All right. Great. Thank you for watching / listening to Learning Absolutely Nothing. The train wreck of a podcast that's generally not about technology anymore. Except for when it is. That's the new tagline. I say we do some picks of the week and get this pony train off the street. What do you say? Is that an analogy? That's not an expression, I don't think.
No clue.
What kind of cool media have you been ingesting recently, Liam?
Ingesting?
Yeah.
Ingesting.
Yeah.
Ingesting.
What have you been enjoying? Media, programs?
Defunct Land videos.
Ooh, good pick.
Lots of Defunct Land videos. I kind of love them.
Tell us about who Defunct
Kevin
Land is.
Perjurer, I think that's his name. He's a YouTuber. He has a channel called Defunct Land. He makes documentary videos about roller coasters and theme parks.
Specifically ones that went out of business.
Yes, and ones that were incredibly terrible and failed. But they're really high quality videos and they're really entertaining. The history. What? Action Park. I guess he did one of those. I haven't seen it though. He did one on the.
Maybe he did. I don't know.
He did one at the Nickelodeon Hotel, which is now a Holiday Inn next to Disney World in Orlando. That's one of my favorites. But he also did a 1.5 hour documentary on Disney's animatronics. But that was the first part. The second part is 4 hours long. That's how long it is.
Dang.
I really like long YouTube documentaries because there's no one said you can't make a 4 hour documentary on Disney's computerized animatronics. But this guy did. There's someone who made a documentary on Super Mario 64's Invisible Walls.
Panin, yeah.
It's 3 hours long.
Did you know that I was actually watching that this morning?
No, I've just seen it and I like it.
I love Panin Co-op.
Okay, take the camera off me. Tell me about your thing. Your pick.
I'm going to tell you guys about a show that I think is popular, but it's one of those things where I don't hear people talk about it for whatever reason. It is the animated adult TV show called Archer. It's a show. I'll actually read the description of it from Google because it's well worded. Suave, confident, and devastatingly handsome Sterling Archer, the world's greatest spy, and his misguided cohorts navigate the spy world. So it follows Sterling Archer, who's played by H. John Benjamin, who you guys probably know from Bob's Burgers. He plays Bob.
But
yeah. And his mother and their dysfunctional relationship working at a spy agency called ISIS, which is, that's funny.
The actual one?
No, not the actual ISIS. It's an independent spy agency. And then the lame accountant Cyril Figgis, who actually is played by the voice actor of Jerry from Rick and Morty, which he's well known for that, and a few other characters, and it's just really funny and really well written, and the animation is a lot of fun. I just finished watching the entire series this week, except for the final episode, which is a special that's an hour long, and I think I might watch it tonight. But I highly recommend you check it out. It is very not appropriate for children, so just a heads up there. But you know me, I like dark, twisted, borderline offensive comedy. So, yeah, check out Archer. Thank you guys all for joining us for our live stream episode. I think that this might be one of the most disastrous train wrecks of a podcast we've ever done. I really, you know what? I got to do the thing, don't I? I have had a severe lapse in judgment, and I'd like to extend a heartfelt apology to my friends, family, and everyone who was affected by my broadcasting software refusing to play the music.
Yeah, it's OBS's fault. It's not your fault. You
You're
didn't
right.
set the audio output to nothing.
I didn't set the audio output to break, but still, I sincerely apologize. Thank you guys for watching. We'll be back same time, same place on the Tech at 2000 channel. If you have any ideas for topics or things that we can talk about, we are dying for them. So send a DM to that guy.
This guy.
Ding.
Thanks for watching.
At LIAMHALPINOFFICEAIAL on Instagram.com. He guarantees to respond to any of your messages in 30 seconds or less, or he will give you a free pizza.
I will not.
Yeah, thanks again, guys, for watching. We'll see you next time. Take care.
See ya. Thank you.